Okay, hello all. So today I'm going to do a July favorites video, and I know I already technically have a video up on my channel, and that is just me reading a short story over text basically, but this will be like a proper introduction to me and my channel. Because like if I do favorites, then you'll be able to see like a bit of what I'm interested in and what I like. So I'm going to begin with some Tresemme mousse. Now you may be able to see that my hair is crazy. It's not that nice today because I only like washed it and conditioned it. I didn't really dress up because I'm not really doing much. Besides this, hi. This mousse is amazing. I first used it, not my own, my aunt's, before a wedding in Oklahoma, and it just reduced frizz, it kept my hair in place. It was absolutely amazing, and I highly recommend this if you have crazy, frizzy, uncontrollable curly hair like I do. It is Curl Care Flawless Curls Extra Hold Mousse. Amazing. From the #1 mousse brand. There's an asterisk. The next thing I'm going to talk about is some mascara. Now, I am what I like to call eyelash deficient. Basically, my eyelashes are non-existent. I mean, they exist, obviously, but they're very short, they're very stubby, they don't really curl, they're not voluptuous bombshell eyelashes. So I'm constantly on the search for mascara that will enhance them because I don't really wear false eyelashes. I'm not allowed to, and I just don't want to go through the extra trouble, basically. And this mascara is the Miss Manga mascara, and it is something that I bought as a joke because of its name, Miss Manga. I mean, I wasn't really expecting anything, and there's kind of like a running joke with me and my friends about me being like the most anime person ever. So I thought, I will buy this, I'll try it out, and I'll see, you know, I'll take a picture, I'll send it to my friends, it'll be hilarious, ah. And it turns out that this stuff is amazing. I have eyelashes now. Eyelashes. It is just unbelievable, and it is definitely something that I have been loving this month. It is my go-to mascara, and I highly recommend it if you are like me and do not have any eyelashes. It clumps a little, but it's not too bad. And honestly, for the price, like, it was well worth it. And I believe the brand is L'Oreal, although I could be wrong. And if I am wrong, a little annotation will pop up telling you the proper brand. Alright, the next thing I'm going to talk about is the Juicy Couture Body Sorbet. Now, I actually got a little packet, a little box of Juicy perfume a couple years ago for Christmas because the original perfume, because I really enjoy the scent. And it came with this little bottle of body sorbet. I didn't know what body sorbet was, but it's basically just like lotion. And so I didn't really use it at all because I didn't know what it was, and I had other lotion. But the other day I decided to just, try it out. Why not? I like the scent. And it is amazing. I haven't gotten to use that much because I live with my parents. Obviously, I'm only 17, and my mom is bothered by the scent. But I really like the scent. It's very strong, and it will definitely stay on your skin for a very long time. Basically, it removes the need to actually wear like perfume. But I find it to be a very nice scent. It made my skin smooth, and I have dry, sensitive skin, so the fact that this actually worked was pretty good. And the next thing, and the last really beauty product I want to talk about, are these face masks. Yes, there's only one right here, but it's the brand, and it is, I'm gonna put it on the screen because I cannot pronounce this. Basically, it's fruit smoothie, all fruits, and it's awesome. I have been wanting to try a face mask for a while. I mean, I've done them before, like with my mom, and just have fun and pamper myself. But I have very bad skin on my face, and it's not really nice, so I thought, you know what, I'll take a bath, I'll put a face mask on, I'll do a nice little pamper session. And I used that one. I actually used a deep cleanse, not the one which I just showed you, which is, sorry, my bed creaks. Anyway, this is deep pore cleansing, and I used the one that was supposed to like cleanse really deep. It had green tea and everything in it, whereas this one has raspberry mango, and I haven't tried this one out, but the other one that I used was awesome. And I noticed results the next day. My skin seemed more clear, and it was just fantastic. Now into items that are not beauty and health or makeup related, and I have 3 things to talk about that I was loving this month that are not related to beauty and makeup, because this channel isn't just going to be beauty and makeup and clothes, even though I quite like that, and there will be a lot here. And the first thing is that I got a second piercing, and I got this earlier in the month, near the beginning of July, and I had thought about getting one for a while, but I wasn't really sure, because I really love earrings, and I'm a big earring person. Like, I love wearing hoops and stuff that you can actually see because of my hair, and I just have the long neck for it, and I just think that big earrings are awesome. So I am a big earring fan. So I thought about it for a while, and I decided that if I was going to wear smaller earrings, that a second hole piercing would be awesome for them. So I went to the mall and I went to Claire's and I got a second hole piercing, and I love it. I got these little sterling silver stars, and I also bought a pair of music note earrings to wear when it, you know, is allowed to be changed after 6 months. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is Tom Wolfe's The Candy Colored Tangerine Flake Streamline Baby. Now, I am a big Tom Wolfe fan. We actually read one of the short stories in this book earlier in this, well, last school year in class, and it was Putting Daddy On, and I thought it was just amazing. I loved the writing. So I asked for this book for Christmas, and I haven't really gotten around to reading it until now, because I read it on the plane from here to Oklahoma and back earlier in this month, and it is so good. I love the 60s. I love classic cars, and this is about the 60s. A lot of it is about classic cars, a lot of it is about culture, and Tom Wolfe is a fantastic writer. His essays are insightful, well written. The imagery is just amazing. I could go on and on and on. Basically, if you are interested in American culture in the 60s, and good writing, and classic cars, and celebrities, and anything, New York, and anything, and counterculture, read this book. Amazing, fantastic, 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, A+. The next 2 things I'm going to talk about, I don't really have anything to show the camera with. First thing I want to talk about is a band, and that band is the Front Bottoms, and I have known about them for a very long time, but I've only known about one song of theirs, and I'm a song person, not really like a band or an album person. So when I find a song that I like, I'm like, oh my god, this song is so good, but I don't really feel the need to like check out the artist or check out the album. So I knew about this song, Lonely Eyes, for quite a while, and I really liked it, and I'll link it below, and I was like, oh, yay! And then later, and then this was back when they were like, nobody knew about them and they were obscure because I have hipster tendencies. And later they released another song that I wasn't like quite a big fan of, and I was like, oh, they just sound like typical, you know, boy band, but not a boy band. They don't call themselves a boy band, but they're all boys and they're singing and they're kind of alternative and cool, so I kind of blew them off. But then I heard another song of theirs on Tumblr, I don't remember what song it was, and I was like, oh my god, this band is actually so good. So when I do find out that I like an artist, I go to YouTube and I type in blank full album and I listen to their full albums on YouTube. And the Front Bottoms is so amazing. Like, the lead singer has a very unique voice, which is one of the things that I need because I love voices so much. Voices are like my favorite thing to listen to. And the lead singer has a great voice. The instruments are great, and the whole sound combined just is lovely. And their songs are all about like growing up and being a teenager and teenage relationships, but not in like a typical happy way. It kind of takes like an alternative look at it. And I love it. It's so good, and it's basically what I look for in a band, and I highly recommend that you check them out, basically if you like music at all. So the last thing that I want to talk about is going to sound a little bit weird for a favorites video. Like, I don't think this is something people typically include, because it's not like I love it so much as it elicited like a very strong emotional reaction in me and I want to share it. Although I'm sure that anybody that watches this video has already seen it. It's a movie because I am late. And that is the documentary Blackfish. Now, I live in Florida. I've been to SeaWorld a few times and I enjoyed SeaWorld. I love the ocean, I love animals that live in the ocean, I'm a Florida girl. And then I watched this documentary. And I am also a passionate person. My Myers-Briggs type index is INFJ. That is the same index type as Martin Luther King and Mother Teresa. I feel passionately about things. And I watched this documentary and I saw the terrible way that the animals were treated, these beautiful, majestic orcas, and I felt moved. I was in tears. Watch this documentary, learn the truth about SeaWorld, look it up because I did. I read the Wikipedia articles, I looked at other sources, and orca whales should not be in captivity. Alright, so those are my favorites for this month, and I hope that gave you a little bit of an idea about who I am and what I'm about. And in the future I'll probably be doing videos like hauls and advice videos and like hair care videos and maybe some more, my original writing and more reviewing books and things like that. So if that interests you, you should thumbs up, drop a comment, and subscribe. Here. So good.